Hey, why'd you turn off the movie? I was just resting my eyes. I wasn't asleep. Nuh-uh. What part was it on? I know which part. I'm just wondering how to explain it to you. Yeah. It was that part, in the middle. Okay. I may or may not have dozed off for a couple of minutes, but you don't have to stop watching because of me. You finished it. No way. Now I know you're messing with me. I was not out that long. Even I couldn't sleep through an entire movie. I'd say it's very impressive. Were you trying to be all sneaky and quiet, putting the iPad away? You didn't wake me up. That was just a coincidence. I was half awake anyway. Baby, don't worry. Honestly, you didn't wake me up. What time is it? You're going to make me guess. Where have you hidden my phone? In a secure location? Well, that could be a number of places, some of which I'm afraid to even say out loud. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. I guess that the time is 11:30. Not even close. I thought you'd stopped it at the second movie, about halfway through, so that we could sleep now? No? Because there's no way I slept through an entire movie and a half. I'm pretty sure I remember the first one, and bits of the second. Surely it can't be later than 12:30 then. Wrong again. Are you not going to tell me? Well then, I'll just have to hunt down my phone. And I just so happen to be in the perfect position to search for it. You seem to be under the impression that just because I'm laying down on top of you like this, that I can't move about much, but I can most certainly conduct a thorough search of our surroundings. That includes frisking you down. You're not going to put up a fight. I didn't think you would. Your cooperation will be much appreciated. And what request is that? Take my time. I take my job very seriously, and I'll take the appropriate amount of time. And you should be more worried about what happens if I do find my phone on you. Let's see. Is it near your shoulders? Or under your arms? No? What about behind your back? I can't reach underneath, but I doubt that that would be very comfortable. No, babe, I'm not trying to tickle you. That is a false accusation. You look so sleepy right now. I would never try such a thing on you in such a vulnerable state. No, baby, please don't. I'm too tired for tickles. Moving swiftly on. And what do we have here? Oh wait, it's your sexy butt. You didn't. You hid it under your butt. Well, how did it get there then? So, do tell. What is your excuse for this, huh? Oh, no doubt this will be interesting. That's true. I did have it in my hand before I fell asleep. Rested my eyes, and it maybe slipped out of my hand and got caught in the gravity of your big butt. Oh, honey, I'm caught in your gravity. The phone didn't stand a chance. I'll take that now, thank you. What time is it? That's crazy. There's no way it's 2 in the morning. Wait, does that mean you actually finished all the movies? Did you? Silly question to ask, I know. You'd never fall asleep watching any of them. I never doubted you for a second. Don't pretend to be pouty with me. Because it worked out in your favor. We can watch them all over again. And I can promise to absolutely try my best not to fall asleep the next time we try to watch them. As long as you promise to start earlier. Deal? I know you love this series, but how are you still awake? Oh, you're watching over me. And how are you functioning to flirt right now? I don't know if I should be impressed or worried. I'll give you impressed. Yeah, you deserve it. Mainly because I've been flopped on top of you for about 2 hours at this point. Be honest, did you nod off at some point too? You know very well why I would think that. Because you get all snuggly and protective whenever I do this. And it helps you sleep about as much as it helps me. You fought off the urge to sleep. I guess I'll never know the truth of what actually happened. You really shouldn't have slept. You're right, I was very tired. But what do I do for the rest of the night now? Will you keep me company? No, baby. Don't close your eyes. You're not allowed to sleep now. You probably won't be able to sleep for hours and hours. Whatever shall we do? Yeah, I didn't doubt you had some ideas. Please, do tell. I'm all ears. I don't think taking a nap together is a viable option at this point. And anyway, I want to enjoy this for a bit longer. There's nothing quite like waking up in a blanket fort. It just feels so safe and cozy. I feel protected. I don't know if it's the enclosed space and the romantically dim lighting, or if it's the way you have your arms wrapped around me like this. And if I lay super still and I'm quiet, I can hear your heartbeat and your steady breathing. I find it very calming. I think that's why it's one of my favorite ways to sleep. Yeah, that's not something I can control. Well, if it's a superpower, it's one that you should use wisely. I can't explain it, but I'm about as close as I could possibly be to you like this. Yet I want to be even closer. I don't know, I'm just gonna hold on to you even tighter and see what happens. I can squish you. Are you sure you want me to go harder? No, I couldn't, possibly. My squishes are out of love, and it has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I'm still quite tired, and I'm not wanting to start any trouble with you at 2 in the morning, because I know you oh so well, and it would be an invitation to trouble at this time of night. Go hard or go home. I hope that's not alluding to what I think it is. And it's a good thing we're already home. I'm still half delirious, so don't take anything I say too seriously. Make sure you remember all the sweet things that I said about you. Remember it extra hard when it's time for breakfast in a few hours. I'm not hiding. It's not the kind of breakfast I had in mind, but I might not be opposed to the idea, if you play your cards right. You keep your cards pretty close to your chest. Only I can feel them. They here. Or maybe here. I owe you. For what? Falling asleep during your favorite movie? No. That's all on you. You used your superpowers against me for your own personal gain. But I know you did. For sleep cuddles and feels. I told you I was half awake. What? I don't snore. I do not. Take that back. No, I don't want to sleep now. No, you can't stop me from rolling away. Yeah, you did take my breath away, but mostly because you surprise flopped on top of me. Can I have my hands back, please? Why not yet? I'm not being pouty. You're being pouty. I don't snore. I'm gonna have to set up a recording system now, just to see which one of us does. It's probably you when you're saying it's me. And by the way, if this goes sideways, it'll be all your fault. There are a few different ways it could go. We start recording and end up picking up things that go bump in the night. Hey, not us. If this goes all paranormal activity, I'm blaming it on you. Best believe I'm going to make sure it's your sexy butt that gets haunted. I can always leave you to it, and you can see exactly what it's like to make out with a ghost girl. Still won't let me go, huh? No ghost girls for you. You're right. They are not the type that you can do any of this with. You have quite the imagination, though. I'm sure you'd manage just fine. Oh no, I wouldn't dare mock you. What would give you that impression? It's just one of the ways things can go sideways. Exactly. There are still quite a few others. You know of another one? How is it similar to my ghost one? Bump in the night. I don't know what you mean. Just because you think you have the upper hand doesn't mean that I'll be any less coy. Maybe the recording thing isn't such a bad idea after all. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, I'm sure. Like I said to you before, I can never be close enough to you. Show me then what you mean by closer than close.